Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to start a Blogger blog and set up it for search engine optimization. Navigate to blogger.com. Log in with your credentials. I mean with your Google account. If you're logging to your Blogger account for the first time, Google will ask you to connect a Google Plus profile or continue with a limited blogger profile. If you want to continue with limited blogger profile, you can click on switch to a limited blogger profile, but I don't recommend this option because as well as connecting a Google Plus profile to your blogger blog is a much important thing in terms of SEO and to reach more audience by auto-publishing your new post to Google Plus profile. So click on continue to blogger. As you can see, we don't have any blogs yet, so we have to create a new blog. Click on new blog, give your blog a title. I am giving a title as Coding Scholar because I want to run a coding website. So check for the address like a username. If you give coding.blogspot.com, it will showing that this blog address is not available, so search for a different one. So I'm giving Coding Scholar. Yeah, as you can see, this username is available. So now next you have to select a template for your blog. I highly recommend selecting a simple template for beginners. As it is selected, click on create blog. So now you can see the Coding Scholar blog here. You can see this blog has just created. You can start posting. So before posting, we should navigate to the settings part and set up the blog for search engine optimization so that we can get the search traffic like from Google, Bing, Yahoo, and Ask Me, like that. Go to the settings part. As you can see, we have different settings like basic, post, comments, mobile and email, search preferences, etc. Under basic, we have seen this title as Coding Scholar, and we need to give some description. This is very much important because if you search for any website in Google, you will see a search extra like a description about the website. For example, I will show my blog. I am searching Technol. As you can see, Technol, etechnol.com is my blog. I have given a description like Technology is a technology blog that covers blogging tips, SEO tips, computer software, mobile apps, useful websites, and video tutorials. Okay, if you give description over here, that description will appear here in the Google search results. So I am giving something like this: Coding Scholar is your has one source to learn coding. You can give a more descriptive one here. We cover Java, C programming tutorials. So if somebody searches for programming tutorials like Java programming tutorials, there are chances that your website may appear in Google search results depending upon the content on your blog. So this privacy option listed on Blogger and visible to search engines. Yes, you want it to be listed in Blogger and we need some search traffic for our blog. This is our Coding Scholar blogspot.com. If you have any custom domain like codingscholar.com, codingscholar.net, or something like a high level domain, you can set up a third party URL like you can just give it here and click on save, and you need to change the settings in your DNS. So here are the list of authors for your blog. As blog is newly set one, you can see only one author. If you want to add others, you can click on add others and enter the email address like wish.com. Immediately this person will receive an email requesting him to contribute to this blog. If he clicks on the accept, he will be added here, and then you can change his rights, like whether he's an author, admin, or contributor, like that. Blog readers, you can change the privacy of your blog. A private means you only blog, others can read it. And under private means you can give email IDs of people who can only read your blog posts. So we don't recommend all these settings because we want everyone to read our blog. And navigate to post and comments settings. As a blog, your home page will be your recent blog posts, so we can set how many blog posts it should show on the home page. So if there are many posts on your blog, you can give it as 10. If there are only few, you can take it as 5. You can give a custom post template. Probably you need to search Google for templates and get that code and paste it here. For beginners, I don't recommend this because this will mess your blog. Image lightbox, yes, we should have this one. Comment location embedded, who can comment. Registered user is the trusted one, because if anyone comments on your blog, there will be a lot of spam comments instead of any legit or authorized comments, so you can check registered users. Comment moderation, if you have a very less traffic and you have time to moderate your comment, I always recommend to select comment moderation as always. Word verification, in the sense if anyone enters some spelling mistake during commenting on your blog post, it should show some verification like making it as red mark. Show backlinks, we should hide this one. Navigate to mobile and email. As we change some settings, click on save settings, navigate to mobile and email. You can select some default email ID for your blog post. Comment notification would be always your email ID, so that if everyone comments on your blog, you will receive an email notification. Immediately you can respond to his comment. Language and formatting. There won't be much changes over here. Since I am staying in India, I will select this time zone as Indian time zone, is GMT plus 5:30 Indian Standard Timing, and our week starts with Sunday. Timestamp, I would take it as a normal timestamp instead of taking 24 hours clock. I have changed some settings here. Click on save settings, navigate to search preferences. This is the most important part of your blogger blog setup. This is where you give search description. Actually, I told you that under basic we can give some description. This is not very much important, but under search preferences you need to give your blog description. I would copy this under search preferences, description, enable your search description. So now your search description will appear in Google, Yahoo and Bing search engines. And custom page not found. If any visitor lands on a page which is not in your blog, that is called a custom page not found. I mean the page not found for not forever. I highly recommend you to set up this one because this is very important for search engine rankings. You can just give a hashtag something like this. Oops. Web page you're looking doesn't exist. This is a very simple way to give a custom page not found. You can find different codes in Google so that you can just copy them and paste it over here for custom page not found. Custom redirects, you don't need to change this one, and custom robot.txt. This is where you can control the Google crawler or any search engine crawlers to halt crawling specific web pages on your website. I don't recommend you to change this one because only high level or coding people can change this one. This is how you can set up your blog in terms of settings. So now we have some other options like template. You can adjust your template here. As you can see, this is the mobile view of your website, and this is the web page view, or I mean on PCs, on notebooks. You can customize your blog by clicking on customize. You can change your template here. You can change your background image. You can adjust your width, I mean the sidebar width. On the main page width, I highly recommend 1100 by 350 because traditionally 350 is the sidebar width most of the bloggers use. And you can simply by hitting apply to blog, these settings will get impacted on your blog. Template applied. Click on back to blogger. At any point, if you want to view your blog how it looks like, click on view blog on top of the blogger. See, the template got applied to this blog. As we don't have any post set, this is how it looks like. Oops, I need to correct one of my sentence. Under settings, under basic, whatever the description, it is like a tagline. Like coding tutorials. Now click on view blog. As you can see, this coding scholar, and this is the tagline coding tutorials. If we can change the blog layout, we can understand it much better. I just switched it to simple blog template and clicked on apply to blog. Now if you click on view blog, you can understand this description and title coding scholar, and this is the tagline coding tutorials. So the description is different for your blog setting and for search preferences. This is for search description. We can change our blog layout over here by clicking like this. We can add gadgets like Google +1 button, Google Post, blog stats.